is up, and welcome back to Push to Talk. I am Sensei Finito, and of course, I am here with Kat and Cyrinx as always. And today, we are just going to be chatting, relaxing, and doing those things that we be doing around these parts. We hope everybody's having a good day today. I don't even know where we are right now. We're so far into November already. It's crazy. Like, it's about to be December tomorrow, essentially. Like, that's where we are already, and that is wild. Um,
I
how'd you
mean,
guys doing?
the first Christmas markets started last weekend
Yeah.
around here.
How,
Insane.
have you went yet and done all that, or are
Oh
you still?
no! I dread to go to the Christmas markets on weekends because it is so full. You cannot move an inch. So no, thank you.
Decking the halls this time around. How was your guys' weekend?
Cool. It was not very eventful.
I
I was
went to
like,
my
yeah, we're off to a
mom's.
banging start today. All right.
What am I supposed to say, man?
I don't know, man. um, yeah, it is. Today is Tuesday. We were supposed to record yesterday, but man, shit has
Yeah,
been wild for me, my guy. That's all I can say. Over
I
the
just want
weekend.
to I just want to point out real quick, the only reason why, all right, why we didn't record yesterday is because Sensei had so many issues that I never had once in my entire life. It is insane. Okay,
Oh
explain.
yeah. Yeah.
Because I do want to hear what the fuck happened and how you managed to do this.
All right, so there. Okay, for anime, for like certain shows and movies that maybe aren't available on every platform, you can go to certain websites that have those, they have them easily accessible. If you're a sailor who, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you understand what I am saying, okay? Now, sometimes on these sailor sites that will have everything on there, there's pop-ups that you click out of very quickly. You know what I mean? But this pop-up, I've never had WhatsApp before. And I just recently started using it to talk to Syrinx, to talk to Javelin, um, and so I was looking to watch. Basically, I was looking to watch Solo Leveling, bruh. So I'm on the site, and I click the anime, and then a pop up obviously pops up. This shit automatically opens my WhatsApp as well, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I immediately close out everything because I'm like, okay, this is wild. Like, that's never happened to me before. I know that there's these new pop-ups that happen, like, and they'll open up fucking Timu, or they'll open up your app store and try to make you like download an app or whatever, but I've never had anything open up WhatsApp. So that was wild to me. So I was like, okay, that's weird as hell. What the fuck is up with that? So close that out. I kind of go about my day, my weekends, the other shit's going on. Monday morning, 7 a.m. I'm in bed and my phone is ringing, and I answer the phone and I'm like, "Hello," and then someone on the other end is like, "Hey, you owe us money." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And it was like, "We're not fucking playing with you, yo. We're with the fucking cartel." I was like, bro, what? So I'm like, bro, what the fuck ever? Like, you're tripping. I have no idea what you're talking about. I hang up the phone. I look at my phone. I have like 5 missed calls from this number. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look, and they've also texted me. I click the text and open up my text messages. I have it's like a paragraph of a message, and then a picture, a paragraph of a message, a picture, and a paragraph of a message and a picture. It's like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like looking at it, and they're like, yo, we don't fuck around. We know who you are. We know where you live. Send us money. And then the message is like, I don't know how much I can say, but it was very graphic images of people that were like deceased. Like there was like heads were, it was just like a head severed, like real pictures, by the way. Like this isn't like fake shit. Like these are real pictures, and they're like, yo, we're with the cartel saying all this shit. Another picture, like body parts. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So I'm like, whatever. I immediately blocked the number, and I'm like, okay, let me go about my day. I don't tell Remy about it first thing in the morning, just cause like I don't want her to be set tripping about all the shit that's going on, because she's gonna immediately start spazzing out, because this is wild. Like this is wild. She's like, this is wild. This is wild. What's happening, right? So I'm like, okay, boom. I go about my day. An hour later, I took the kids go to school, all the stuff. Hour later, so the first one was at 7. Then at 8, I get another phone call from a different number. By the way, these numbers aren't local numbers or anything. It's like one number was from Richmond, the other number was from Atlanta, and then the other number was from like Oregon or some shit. I don't know. So then I get another call. I don't answer the phone, obviously, because I'm like, this is wild. Again, text messages. A text message thread like this long, and then boom, a picture. Another picture of like some cartel shit going on. Boom, like another message. And then boom, another picture. I was like, what the fuck? So now at this point, I do tell Remy. I'm like, yo, there's some wild shit going on. I'm like, I'm also being vague because, again, I don't want her to panic, because I don't want her to be like, what the fuck do you mean the cartel is fucking sending you messages, my guy? Like, what are you talking about, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. We're gonna go about our day about this again. Like, okay, I blocked the number, whatever. And then I tell her, I'm like, okay, if this happens again, I'm just gonna change my number, because we have been in these types of situations before, but with real people that are like harassing us in life just because of things that have happened in life. And you know what I mean? Like, so we've had to do bullshit like this before. So I just told her, like, all right, I might have to change my number if this so does happen again. So she's like, what the fuck is going on? I tell her vaguely again what's kind of happening. And then again, I go about my day, kind of trying to go about my day. It happens a third time. They call again, and then they send pictures again. This time it's of like a dude. Crazy as shit. Like, it was crazy shit. I've never seen anything like this in my life, right? So like it was like just a dick, like a severed dick, like off of a dude, and then the dude's body without the dick there. Like it was just graphic, just hella graphic as you could possibly imagine. That's the shit that they were sending. And then they sent a video, and then in this video, there were 2 dudes standing, talking to the camera. One dude was like fully decked out in like military gear type of, not military gear, but like tactical gear. And he had a balaclava on his face, right? And so did the other dude. The both of them were dressed like that. They had like ARs, and they were talking to the camera, and they were like, hey, we know who you are. We know where you fucking live. Like, you better send us money, or it's gonna be an issue. So one of the things that I had left out is like when they first sent a message, it was like of a gun, like of an AR or like a little gun or whatever. And the dude was like in the car, and he had took a picture like facing down with the gun in his lap. So I'm not an idiot, obviously. So I immediately reverse and like Google search the image. Like that's the first thing that I do. With the image that wasn't of dead bodies, like the gun, I just reverse image search that, and then immediately the image popped up on Google. So I was like, all right, this is for show, bullshit, whatever. Later on, when it happened, like once they messaged again, I really did change my number at that point, and then I went back on Google and followed it, and then I found a video. It's not a video. It is a video, but it's a news segment basically. And this had happened to some other person, some other woman in some other place, whatever. And she went to the police and like told them about it. And the police were like, yeah, this is something that has been happening. You know, like they'll like, this is what happens, and like, boom. So I was like, this is wild. This is an entire wild situation. So that is what my Monday was dealing with, was, dealing with the cartel. You feel me?
Well, lesson learned, you don't go sailing on websites you don't know.
I mean, bruh, I immediately deleted WhatsApp, bruh. Like, and the wild thing was because I didn't know. I've never really used WhatsApp first and foremost, but I didn't know that on WhatsApp it just uses your phone number. I'm like, what's the fucking point? I didn't even like. What's the point of that? Like, people can just see, like, anybody can just get your number off of WhatsApp. That's wild to me. I had no idea that's how that works. So I was just like, take my shit off of there, bro. I have no need for that. Honestly, I have no need for that in the first place. So this is like, like, let's not have this be a thing that could even possibly happen, bro. Like, what the fuck? I will use Discord from now on. Like,
Why?
like, what the hell?
Why doesn't shit like this happen to me? Because I would have the most fun in my entire life when somebody calls me and say, "Yo, I'm gonna kill you. I'm with the cartel," and I'm like, "Come over, motherfucker! I'm waiting my whole life for this, man."
Waiting
Yep.
my whole life for this
No
is
fight or flight.
diabolical.
Bro just has
Yeah, no fight or
instinct.
flight, no instincts at all, bro. Like, but you know, and I was just like, this is wild that this happened. And then as I'm telling Remy the whole full story, she was like, "What the fuck are you what?" Like, and I was like, "Yeah." And then like I'm showing her all the shit that's going on, and she's like, "This is fucking crazy." And I was like, "This is indeed fucking crazy." And I feel sorry for all the people out there that are dealing with that, because like me, I don't want to say that I'm like the person that I am. It didn't get to me like I think it would have got to other people, just because in my life, a lot of things has happened. And, you know, so I'm not like desensitized to that shit, but it was just like, okay, this is obviously bullshit more than anything. You know what I mean? So that kicked in. But like, I just imagine if like my wife got that text message first thing in the morning, she'd be terrified and be looking over her shoulder and maybe not even want to go to work that day. And then the lady was terrified that was on the news about the shit. And I was like, damn, like that is hella sad, bro. Like that is hella sad. These fucking people out here. I think we've said this almost every week, yo. Just people suck, bro. Like people suck, bro. The shit that they'll do, like the scams that they'll try to pull, it's wild. It's insane. Not everybody can.
You know, at least when it's scams here, it's like, "Hey mom, hey dad, I lost my phone. This is my new number," shit like that. And send me some money for something new. With you guys over there, it's just, "I'm gonna kill you if you don't pay me."
I'm going to fucking find you, and I'm gonna fucking find you, and I'm gonna fucking murder you. And here are fucking some severed heads of the other people that I've murdered, just to, you know, let you know we're serious. Like, that's diabolical.
That is with AI getting more and more realistic images, like, that's just, that helps people like that out so much.
100% not AI. Like, that shit was definitely not AI. That shit was definitely not AI. That shit was very real. Those were some very real human heads and bodies and body parts and limbs and blood that they were sending.
For me, a situation like this would have just been, you know, awesome. It would have been awesome, man.
You're insane. That's why.
You just the whole situation of, "I'm gonna find you. I'm with the cartel. I'm with mafia, man."
Wait. And then this is the crazy part, right? So of course they're like, on the second time when they texted, they said my government name. Like they said they sent my government name to me, and I was like, okay. That's a little concerning. I'm not going to lie. That is a little concerning that you know what my name is, because a lot of people do not know my name, because I don't tell people. Because of this, again, because of the life that I have lived, I have learned a lot of things, you know, like I told y'all, like we were like locally famous for a little while. People were coming up to us. Like we were getting harassed in different ways. Like we have I know, like I do my due diligence to have a stage name, to have a different presence in that type of manner. And so when Bruh said my name, I was like, this is a little interesting. And then we found out that Remy then Googled my name. And then once she did that, there was like a link that popped up on some fucking app called some website called Spokeo or something. Spoko, SPOKEO.com. I don't know if it is even available where y'all are, but I would advise everybody to do the thing that I'm about to say, because we had to do this. So she types my name in. The shit a website comes up, and the website literally has all of my information on the website. Like it says my full government name, it says address, and it says my address, but it had the street numbers blurred out. It said all the phone numbers that I have recently had. They were right there under my shit too. There was another thing that I was like, what the fuck? And I think it was my current address, my last address, the phone number, and something else. And there was another thing that was right there. And I was like, what the fuck? So, but luckily this app or this website, they have it to where you can basically opt out of that shit and get your shit taken off of the website immediately. You just have to send in a message and an email and all that shit. And I did that shit very quickly. You feel me? It was a domino effect of things, just because it was like, okay, let me be sure, just because, where y'all are, y'all probably don't deal with the cartel, but people very seriously actually do get kidnapped from where I live, like by the cartel. Like that shit is not a joke where we are. Like that shit is not a joke. I took it like 25% seriously out of 100, because I was like, the likelihood of this being serious is very small. But when they said my name, that took me from like 15 to 25. That's when I was like, okay, maybe let me be a little more, take this a little serious, more seriously.
I wouldn't take anything like this serious at all.
Yeah,
like,
you would be you're the kind of person that would get a call, be like, 7 days, and you'll be like, no, calm down, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that shit is, that's just not a joke.
If somebody shows up and really tries to kill me, at least I'm fucking going out blasting, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
because
that's what I
defend
said
myself.
too. That is so funny you said that, because I was like, I told Rippy, I was like, hey, if I go out in a shootout with the cartel, bro, more power to me, bro. Make sure y'all sing my praises, yo. They're gonna write fucking songs about me, my guy. I'll become a hood legend immediately.
For me, it's just like, a please give me a reason type of situation if this happens. Like, it is what it is, man.
Hey, I'm ready for it if it happens. And again, like, your boy has lived a long and eventful life. I've been in many situations, so I do not scare easily in that manner. And I was just like, honestly, it was wild. It was wild. And it only got really serious it got more serious to me once I told my wife, obviously, who cares about my life and she's
that
like,
would be bad if she wouldn't, man.
Yeah, facts. She is a square, like, as we call it here, compared to who I am as a person.
The funniest thing is that it happened to you. Out of all people who could have fallen for stupid shit like this, it happened to the one person that is so cautious about everything.
I'm so cautious about everything, so I'm just like, bro, this is bull. I'm like, I was ready to change my number after the first time, because I don't know if you guys go on, like, watch the scam calls on YouTube and shit like that, or have ever seen any of those types of videos where they scam the scammers or any of that type of shit. Like, that shit's hilarious to me. So again, I was not like nervous about anything. I was a little nervous when they sent the video of the two dudes, but mainly because I saw the video of two people and I was like, okay, if I click this video and it plays and they say my name, now I need to be a little worried. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be worried if these dudes in tactical gear with guns say my government name to the camera. But that too, I think it's just all they have, like, it's like they have files. That's how I think of it. It's like they just got shit that they just send on repeat to a bunch of people and then hope it works for someone. And even that could, even though it's a scam, it could still be a cartel scam. You know what I mean? That is not outside of the realm of possibility. So, even if it is a fake scam of them not doing it, it could still actually be the cartel trying to get some breadolini. Because not a lot, especially, it just seemed a little, it seemed a little big operation-ish, especially when I watched the news thing and it was like, oh yeah, this has happened to a lot of people here. This has happened to people over there. This has happened in a little bit of everywhere. It's like, okay, goddamn. And there's a cartel. There is a cartel presence where I live as well. Like, not even a joke. Like, there is. Like families have gone missing and shit. Like, it's not good around. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Where I live is kind of the gateway that, like, they have, it's a gateway to going to the south, like, which is where, like, LA is, and then it's a gateway going to the north. So we have some problems. We have some issues. Some crazy shit has happened in this city, if I do say so myself.
With the chance of sounding very European when I say this, but goddamn fucking America, holy fucking shit.
Hey, it is not a joke, for real, Like on a serious note, like an entire family was literally like they were unalived. Like they went missing. There was like search parties for them. They found the whole family like in a field somewhere. Whole family, from the dad, the moms, the kids, everybody in my city where I live. Like that shit that goes down. Like it goes down around these parts. It's not people. It goes down. It goes down very much so. It's wild if you are a normal citizen. If you are a normal citizen, you are very terrified about the things that are going on around you.
I mean, humanity itself. Like, I think yesterday morning they found 2 severed women's hands on the A45, I think it was, which is very close to us. Very close to us.
Damn.
And they still don't have proper news. They know that she is not from this country, but she came to this country because there's war in her country. Then apparently there was her and a baby that lived together in a further place from where the hands were found, so no one has any idea how the hands even got where they were.
Bruh.
That's
People
all
are
I have
fucking
right now.
Wild,
like there's no other news about this yet, and the hands have been found. I think yesterday morning or in the night time yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah,
why would you chop off somebody's hands? The fucking shit is completely useless.
As opposed to what body part that you would chop off, Cyranx? Like,
No,
what is the favorable body part for you to chop off, my guy? Like, what conversation are you trying to have right now?
I mean, obviously, the fucking legs. I would chop off, like, the feet. Not because of the reason you think.
What's happening?
Why the hands? Because if you chop off the hands...
Yeah, but you don't know if the woman is chopped up even more than just the hands. Only the hands have been found.
Why chop anything? Why chop? Why chop?
Which is already crazy because, like, why even where, like, a lot of people drive with their cars every single day. I guess most of the time bags that are on the side of the road just get ignored because, oh my god, someone threw out their trash. But the woman that found this, or the man that found this, the person that found this, was like, well, that looks kind of weird. Let me call the police about this because I don't know what that is. That just doesn't look like normal trash. And then the police arrived and found these 2 hands. And then I have not read much more about it besides that they know where she lived.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
They know where she lived. They know that she had a baby, but they have not found the rest of her, nor have they found the baby, nor the person responsible.
Crazy. What are you laughing at, you fucking
no,
he's a
psychopath, bro?
Yeah.
Jesus, no.
We are
Listen,
he's a psychopath.
listen. No.
No, you are. No. Wait.
Fuck you guys. No, but just I'm imagining myself in this situation, just going about my day, and then I see just a bunch of fucking
the middle of the night
ass hands, man. Like,
I wouldn't even. That is terrifying, bro. That is terrifying.
I mean, it's not that terrifying, I guess.
That is fucking terrifying, bro.
No,
just
isn't it?
Out
just
in
hands.
the middle of the night, and then you see a bag of severed, or like you see 2 severed hands. That is not. That is terrifying, especially for the normal person that's just out here in these streets. Imagine a woman driving at night and she sees
on the highway.
She sees two severed hands from a woman. That is terrifying, bro. That is the start of a scary movie.
I get why this could be terrifying.
Even as a dude,
yeah.
like if you're just a normal guy, like that's just a normal citizen driving, and you find two hands, that is like someone's going. Like people will puke off of that, bro. That is crazy to see. Normal people have never seen a severed any body part at all ever, let alone another person's blood like pouring out of them in their face. Like no one has seen stuff like that. Like that's not normal shit for people to see on a regular basis type thing. Like a lot of people don't even watch rated R movies and see shit like that.
It was already crazy enough seeing the crash that happened on Saturday when we were on our way to like my hometown, because I think we were an hour and a half in traffic because someone legit crashed like into the side of the road, and the car it looked like it was burned off, but as far as I know, the person was alright. But like that was already crazy to see. Imagine you drive in the middle of the night and you see something that looks really sus, and you like your intuition tells you to call the police, and then you find out it was fucking severed hands of a woman, and the rest of the woman is going to become
just hands, though.
Just hands, those.
Dude,
you know how much blood you will lose if your hands get chopped off? Just saying how disgustingly that is. Imagine.
Yeah, it's very gushy, and it makes like this weird little sound when the blood, you know.
Why would you know that?
You do not need to know why I know this shit, but all I can say is,
why would you know that?
Because
going back to that being desensitized thing, like that is not a good thing, mind you. You know, just because you can handle it doesn't mean it's okay.
No, but the thing is, I remember that was years ago when I was still with my ex-fiance, and we drove to Vienna, and there was a huge accident. You know what I'm saying? And I was driving, and I saw a body of a motorcyclist. And then as we were passing, because we needed to go super slow because there were cops and shit and everything. So I drove by very slowly, and there was this body. There was a lot of blood everywhere, and then a couple of meters away was the head of the person.
Damn.
But there's just this head, and I could see that he still had his helmet on, which was cracked and whatever. But you could see that, you know, his head got just chopped off, like around here, whatever. And the only, like, I looked at it, like my fiance was shocked as fuck. Like, she started crying and shit. Like, she couldn't handle this at all, seeing somebody like this. And my stupid ass just said, man, somebody is a little headless today. And then I just moved on.
He's a psychopath.
That's
a stamp on confirmation that he is a psychopath.
You guys heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Seriously,
it is confirmed.
First of all, why is your police directing traffic past a dead body? That would never happen in Germany. The police will take their time to put the body away, and then they direct the traffic past the crash exit, like crash site.
That's
like, what the fuck?
That's diabolical.
I told you, it's just Vienna area. These people are stupid as fuck.
Austria is a very weird country, guys.
No, but it's just, I don't know, some things.
1 out of 3 people, you know.
I just can handle some things very well.
Yeah. No, you're a psychopath.
But if it happens to an animal, on the other hand, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that's very, yeah.
If it happens to an animal, crazy. I'm getting emotional as fuck. Or to somebody that I really know.
I always think that people that hold animal life anywhere, like close or near and or above human life, yeah, bro. You got that psychopathic tendencies in you, my guy. Because
no, just a little
what the
bit,
fuck
you
are
know?
we talking about?
Just
Like
today.
what?
I know.
Today.
I have.
What?
I have like back here somewhere, like on paper, that I have psychopathic tendencies.
Yeah, you're a psychopath.
I'm not a full psychopath.
Oh, you're a psychopath.
Well, book talk people, you heard it here first. Message me.
No one wants an actual psychopath, man.
Whoa! What did you just say? Okay, you need to read. You need to say again.
Said no one wants an actual psychopath.
That's fucking bullshit.
No, it's not. People want book talk.
They want the
people.
illusion
Very
of
crazy
psychopathic
book talk
tendencies.
people want the illusion of a psychopath, but not an actual psychopath that makes jokes when he sees a real life severed head.
When he makes jokes at the loss of human life. How very mustachio of you.
Okay, let me explain this with the thing that I have said many times. Biggest example is Haunting Adeline, Sade Meadows. People crave him and want him and think he's hot, not because he kills all those people and he goes around like actually just cutting off hands, delivering
I mean,
it
that
to
makes
her
him pretty hot,
doorstep.
to be fair.
They like him because he is yearning for Adeline. He's giving all his attention and time to her, and he's obsessed with her. That is the thing.
I mean,
not the
obviously,
psychopath murderous shit. Just all the basics that are hidden behind everything that is happening in these dark romance books is what actually gets the attention of the readers.
The thing is, you say that, but I can remember that. What the fuck was his name? The one dude where women lost their fucking virginity a second time when they saw him in cuffs and his fucking prison jumpsuit.
Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer, I don't know. But
no.
To be fair, a lot of those serial killer psychopaths, they do have fan bases.
There is a few women that are a little bit crazy, but those are the women that also have psychopathic. No, listen, those are also the women that also have psychopathic tendencies. You cannot explain this otherwise.
Psychopath. I don't know.
Okay, so the result out of this: psychopaths, you can hit up Syrinx. The rest, stay away from him.
No, we don't need that, bro. We don't need two of them. He needs somebody sane to kind of bring him down to ground. You know, he needs to be grounded, bro. You know,
I don't think you can ground this man anymore.
Every beast needs his bell. You know what I'm talking about? You know.
You know, the thing is. The thing is, she says all this, but she probably knows me the best out of anyone. So she knows exactly how I am, which makes this so funny to me.
So what she said is she knows you the best, so we should believe her. Is that what you're saying? Like, she knows you the best, so everything that she's saying is correct.
Have I ever said?
Or are you saying she knows you the best, so she is also a psychopath? Is that what you're saying?
Are you kidding me? Oh, damn. And my feelings are hurt.
Because he called you a psychopath, or because he said that you may say that I am the best? What is the issue out of those two things is my question.
Leave this up to your imagination.
Well, I would be offended too if somebody called me psychopath. You know what I'm saying? So I can.
Hey, Syrinx.
Why you lie? You just were saying. You're just saying, yeah. You know what? Yeah. He's like, he's wiping tears out of his eyes. He's like, I never thought anyone would call me a psychopath. I can't believe they think I'm a psychopath because I saw a severed head and made a joke. It's not psychopathic at all.
I mean, is it really psychopathic?
Yes, it
is it just...
We don't need to have this conversation, my guy.
What is a psychopath?
There is no other option. There is
if we want to ask ourselves this philosophical question...
I literally was about to say that exact thing. I was about to say those exact words, bro. That's hella funny. You beat me to it. But, yeah, that's crazy. That is wild. Yeah. It has been, wild. We just talked about a lot in these first 30 minutes. If anybody is still here listening, we appreciate y'all.
Can some cartel members please comment if those scams really exist within the cartels? Because I'm imagining those people who do this scam calls are like just a bunch of dildos in front of a PC, you know what I'm saying? It's just... But if it's the actual cartel...
You never know.
That could be frightening, like a little bit, I guess.
The dude...
We have Glocks.
If I was to imagine what a cartel member sounded like, that is what the person sounded like on the other end of the phone. Just to give some context. Like, it wasn't like it was just some random... No, it was like... He sounded like some
sirens.
Member.
It was.
No, it wasn't like it was like sirens answer the other end. You know, it wasn't anything like that. You know, it was nothing like that. It was much more intimidating.
What the fuck is that? What does it have to do with me now? Hello?
Hey, but nah, for real though. Like, it wasn't like. Yeah, it wasn't like some Michael Jackson voice on the other end of the line or anything like that. It was like a, yeah. He sounded like he was with the shit. Like, yeah. He's like, bro. I was like, oh shit. I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck is going on?
Picturing an Indian guy telling me that he's going to kill me.
Yeah, that is crazy. It definitely was not an Indian guy. That would be wild. That would be a wild scam. Like, yo, go get these gift cards or it's over for you, bud. Go to Target and buy, $400 or $500 gift cards and scratch them bitches off and send me the code right now. Why do you redeem it?
Oh my god, the Kid Boga videos, man. I love them.
Yeah, that would be wild. But yeah, man, scams are scamming out here, yo. Like, that's all I know. Like, scammers be scamming, and just because scams are insane.
Dude,
people be doing the most out here in these streets.
So.
Here at VaiN Esports, we focus on competitive gaming and entertainment. Our main goal is building a community that brings players, streamers, and content creators of all kinds together. VaiN Media is our new network that we created to give streamers and players the tools that they need to succeed. Through a variety of podcasts and live shows, we'll answer questions of any aspiring creator, streamer, or competitive player. The VaiN podcast will be open to all org members. It will be used as a way to promote different members, streamers, and content creators, as well as upcoming projects. By interviewing members new and old, we'll use the VaiN podcast as a way for everyone to get to know about their family better. Since this will be available on all platforms, even people that aren't members of VaiN Esports can get to know about our family. VaiN Talk will be more of a creator seminar. This will be tailored specifically towards those focused on content creation and stream production. We'll have guest speakers, Q&As, and brand audits to help make sure streamers are building their brand as one cohesive funnel to different platforms. We hope that by having guest speakers that have already done the thing, it will help those unsure make a decision about what direction they want to go. Push to Talk is our just chatting section for VaiN Esports. Members can just chat about new games, streaming, and content creation, or just get to know each other while creating content at the same time. Any member of VaiN Esports is able to be a part of Push to Talk, and it will be available on all platforms. All of the VaiN Media content will be available on our VaiN Esports YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts.
We up like these V's. Whatever you do, you don't freeze. You might end up on a clip in that feed. What you gonna do against me and my team? Let's hope I don't squeeze.
I have a topic that we can talk about. Actually, for the first time in all of Push to Talk, man.
And the first time in the podcast that you wanted to do so badly.
That's a lie. We had topics for the first two.
I mean,
you had the topics, Kat. It wasn't him. It was you, Kat. You came up with the topic. Yeah. Cyranks was like, "Oh yeah, bro, let's do this. We can do all of this." And then bro's just been sitting back relaxing since then. He been like, "Hey, bro, we'll just take it as we go, bro. Don't even worry about it. You know, what are we recording? What are we recording? What are we recording? What are we going to record about? I have no idea."
I mean, you know, just freeball it. It's awesome. No, but I recently got into the whole
one cares. Anyway, Kat,
rabbit hole. Fuck you. Man, fucking cocks.
Bro felt that one. Bro felt that one. Bro felt that one deeply. He felt that one deeply, yo. All right, my bad, bro. Go ahead. You've been diving into Reddit.
Are we okay? Can we move on now? Or do you guys need like a minute to...
No, I'm good, G.
Okay, so recently I got into the rabbit... Fuck you, man! I can't see you fucking laughing!
Oh, shit. Yo, I tried to stop myself. I thought of something funny, so I'm done. Go ahead.
So recently, I got into the rabbit hole of the whole EU is fighting against microtransactions in games. So they effectively want to ban all, I want to say it again, all microtransactions in games.
Why are you saying it that way?
Because it's a serious topic.
Okay.
Why are you being weird about it?
Because I'm gonna crash out in like T minus 50 seconds.
So here's the thing about this. We talked about this briefly when we talked about not wanting ads in games, right? Didn't we? We kind of talked about the taking microtransactions out would be the lead to having more ads in game because they have to make money somehow, some way, right? So you got about 10 seconds here until you can crash out. So I'm very interested in knowing, you know, what your stance is on this, Cyranks.
Okay, here we go. We just, that's
let me buckle up.
Because first of all,
no.
I'm out.
Because all microtransactions being banned means there's not going to be battle passes anymore as well. So that's off the charts. There's no skins that they are going to develop. There's going to be no more collaborations between games, which will especially hurt Fortnite because they are the leading, you know, game for collaborations with so many brands. So there will be no collaborations anymore, like in that sense.
I don't think so. I think only for you guys, right? That's how it would be, right? Like for the rest of the world, we'd still have it.
Like, no, it's global. No, they're fighting for global.
They're fighting for global?
Yeah, they are fighting for global banning of microtransactions in games.
I don't think that's going to happen. If that happens, that will ruin gaming in a way. Like, in a way, it will ruin gaming. Even though we understand that, like, even we've complained about microtransactions on this podcast a couple times, you know what I mean? Like, it does get ridiculous to a point. But for the most part, that's what with the content, to be able to get these new, like you were just talking about, all the stuff that you said, like this is skins, this is all of these things that matters. It's literally the backbone of Fortnite. One of the things I think that's made Fortnite so popular is its microtransactions. I mean, we did just talk about microtransactions last week with the little pet thing that you can carry around with you on Fortnite or whatever as well. That
that's true. No, but that's just,
so it's like, that's crazy. If that's a crazy thing to want to do, is to end all microtransactions.
Yep. For everyone, real quick, before we continue, I've had this conversation in the past 1.5 weeks, 4 times with Cyranks. I cannot hear it anymore.
Wait, I didn't. No, you didn't say anything to this.
No. You've talked about this in the past 1.5 weeks, like 4 times. And I was in the Discord every single time.
Yeah, because I do not want it to be this way, because essentially what everybody is forgetting is if there's no microtransactions where games can, you know, generate a little bit more money for the new content and stuff, the next Call of Duty is going to cost $150 or euros for just the standard edition, let alone for the ultimate edition that costs, I don't know, maybe $250. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that's
imagine
true.
this: we couldn't even get AAA games anymore because nobody can afford these AAA games anymore.
Gaming would die.
I think it is is like our DLCs technically like a microtransaction or no?
they're in
Because that's something
addition
that
to
you
the game.
purchase like within the. I don't know. I just feel like that seems weird. Like, where does that stop? What does that even go? You know, like when you buy something early access, you also get access to all these other things. I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of hate all of the currencies that there are in video games now. That is really annoying. But it's not annoying enough to be like, nah, I don't have any of these things at all. Or does it mean that they'll still have all of those things, but the currency just won't actually have a US dollar amount, and it's all through in-game things that you earn? Even like Grand Theft Auto, right? Like all the stuff that, like over these years that we've been waiting for GTA 6, the thing that has been helping them out a lot are the microtransactions through GTA Online and all that other shit that they got going on there. And so it's like, it's very interesting to see what this actually means. I mean, and how is it even that big of a... I don't even know why this is such a big problem in the first place for them to be doing this as well. That's also what seems interesting.
It's not like they have bigger concerns going on
Like in the
currently.
world,
Yeah.
The
There's so
reasoning
many
behind
wars at the moment. Let's focus on gaming and microtransactions in gaming.
the reasoning behind why they are doing this is, first of all, to protect the kids.
Oh my god. Then don't let kids
and
play
because-
games that are 16 and above.
First of all, it's like if a kid has easy access to microtransaction and is able to buy it easily, you fucking idiots out there are just bad at parenting. You suck,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't have
Yep.
kids to begin with. You cocks.
Yeah.
Oh my god. that got so aggressive. I was not prepared. But I agree. Like I think it is insane for the censorship or the demonetization of anything just because it could affect children because of their parents not having the proper understandings of life, period. You know, like, I mean, me, again, like, my oldest son is about to turn 12. I'm 29, you know, like, so I know a shit ton more about technology than he does. And that is how it usually should be. But for a lot of people, they don't know about the internet. They don't know about anything that's happening. They don't know nothing. So they just give their kids all this shit and give them unlimited access to things. I mean, even some of Jay's friends, my son, even some of his friends, like, they be watching crazy shit. They be watching Terrifier, and they're 11. And I'm like, that's crazy to me. That's diabolical. That is far too young to be watching people getting chopped up. Like, to be watching a female get chopped up from her V to the top of her head. Like, that's way too young to see some shit like that, bro. Like, you should not be in any age under an adult for shit like that. And that goes with everything, like TikTok, Instagram, social media, streaming. I mean, you can't even, like, you're not even supposed to be, like, playing a lot of these games, like, unless you're old enough. Like, how many 11-year-olds and 10-year-olds do you think are about to be playing Grand Theft Auto because their parents just are like, yo, we've been waiting for this game. I just want to play it with you, son. Like, bro, no. Like, it's not happening. Like, all that shit is just, like, everybody has so many different types of parenting, first and foremost.
Play
which is
Minecraft
wild,
with your
but,
kids.
you know.
That's enough.
Yeah, like,
Seriously.
you know, literally, legit.
Like,
What's, like, why are we going to these full extremes here, you know? I don't understand it at all.
I need to read the 2 sentences that I typed when I crashed out about this earlier last week. And I'm gonna read it the way that I typed it, okay? So be prepared. There's a lot of fuck in there, okay? Because I wrote, these are a bunch of fuck-ass Countosaurus running this shit, I swear. Fuck that games make more money than our car companies. These hypocritic fucking governments across the globe. I cannot buy a skin in Rivals because I want to, but I gotta pay high as fuck taxes for breathing, basically. these cunts are taxing the fuck out of me for being alive and then say this shit. And it's true. In my country, listen, you probably do not know this, and I do not know if it is still a thing in Germany as well, but there's fucking church taxes in my country.
Yeah, here too.
So I couldn't even be a religious guy, even if I wanted to, without paying taxes to be part
even if you're not religious, you have to pay them unless you go to your city and say, hey, I am not religious, I'm not going to the church, please take me off that. And it is a whole ass process with paperwork and all that shit to get out of the church tax. And you have that from without saying anything. They don't even ask you if you are religious or not. The first job you ever take that is paying taxes, you have church tax.
Yep. Nobody asks you even one time, do you wanna be part of this shit? No, motherfuckers, I don't wanna be touched by you fucks.
No, I had no idea. I learned that right now, and that is wild.
It is.
Like,
and it is not a small amount.
There's not a church tax, but it's more like the church that you go to, you pay tithes or whatever to that church. You know, like if they need help with something, you can give them money to build something, or you can donate your money to the church or whatever.
You can.
Yeah, but it's a donation.
Yeah, it's a donation essentially.
You're not forced to do it.
Yeah, no. You're not forced to. It's wild.
You really have to go and say, I want out of the church. And then you have to go through all of that paperwork to actually get out of the church.
That's crazy. I'm putting that in my book for sure, because that's wild. That's something I had no idea. That sounds like a fantasy thing, literally. Like, church tax is not, that doesn't sound real.
Do you want to know the most funniest part about all this? You know that a certain mustache man was at a certain time.
Yes.
This person is the
Your
reason why we have church taxes. He brought that. So, and the funny thing is, everything related to this guy.
Wild.
Wait. Everything related to this guy is completely forbidden in Germany and Austria and Switzerland.
Besides church tax.
Besides church taxes. And
because it's money that the state gets.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I cannot dress up as Adolf, but I need to pay the church money.
Name dropping is crazy, dog. Name dropping is crazy. We already knew who he was with Mustache Man, bro. You didn't have to name drop. So is there a specific like denomination with you got like out there? Like, is everybody like Catholic or Christian or like?
It's a huge mix. There's
being
so many
Catholic
different religions.
is not that big here anymore. Like there's still Catholic people, but it's more Christian.
Yeah.
And then there's still some Catholics. Most of the time it's men nowadays because here it is the way if you have a parent that is Catholic and a parent that is Christian, and it's the father that is Catholic and the mother is Christian, usually the child gets the religion of the mother unless the parents say specifically, I want my child to be Catholic.
What? Bruh.
Yeah.
Y'all are living in a fantasy story. That is wild, bro. That's fucking crazy. It's not crazy like, that's crazy, it makes no sense. Like, that's crazy as in, like, I've never heard of that, but that makes sense, but it just sounds like fucking some Lord of the Rings type of shit almost.
It's insane because most...
For real, church tax and then you're born into the religion of your mother. I feel that. I feel that.
Families that are very, like, into that whole Christian church stuff, if you as a child want out of that, families usually just like despise you for it.
Damn, like you're excommunicated from the family.
Most of my family doesn't like me. Like I got baptized and I went through the whole process. I don't know what it's called when you're 14 and you like do the whole thing with like Christian school and all that shit over the day, like, afternoons. I did all that stuff as well.
Oh. I never did it.
Because my family was like, oh, you have to do it. Yeah, we all did it. You have to do it. And then when I was 16, 17, I figured out I don't really I don't really feel close to this religion. It's just not me. And then as soon as I moved out with 20-something, I was like, yeah, no, that's not me anymore. It's not my belief. I want to explore in other things, especially when it comes to spiritual religions and all that. And most of the family of my mother's side is very strictly Christian. So they're like, yeah, no, fuck that. They're like, oh my god, spiritual, go away. Things like that. Which is why most of them are not gonna like whenever we have our, wedding. Because we're gonna have a gothic witch themed wedding.
They're gonna faint.
Like, they are. They definitely
They're gonna be like,
are.
sacrilege!
The power of Christ compels you.
It's the kind of
power
thing,
of Christ compels
yes,
you.
it's the kind of thing where some people have told me that that know that I am into the whole witchy spiritual thing, that are very, very Christian. Not necessarily my family, because I barely speak to them. But there are some that I know that told me that I will burn in hell for not, for believing in what I believe in.
No, that's
Well,
not
at least it's warm.
And then I'm like, well, isn't it one of the biggest things in the religion of Christianity to respect everyone, no matter what their beliefs?
Yeah, those
Hypocrites.
fucking Christians are a bunch of fucking idiots, I
They're
swear to God.
hypocrites.
I mean, not God, but, you know.
Yeah. That is one thing that also steered me away when I
swear
was
to my
raised.
God. It's better.
Okay, that's that raises questions, but it does raise questions. But no, I was raised very religious, like very, very, very. So I know about the Bible pretty immensely. I know a lot about the Bible. I've read the Bible. I know a lot of the things that go on there. And then through my life, I have also ventured off in trying to find other things that are, going on in just the world and the universe, and, through a whole bunch of shit, just exploring and learning. I say it a lot. I love knowledge and I love learning, bro. It's like my favorite thing about being alive, honestly, is being able to learn new things. Like, being able to learn, I think, is like one of the things that a lot of people take for granted in life. So I like to just learn about whatever I can. And through that, I have learned that every religion and all of these different takes and all these different things, they all have they have a similar core, a very similar center to all of these different things. And then, as the world continued to grow and as everything continued to expand, and as Catholics and Christians took out everybody who believed in anything different and adopted their gods into their own religion, and all of, there's just so much that goes on, and all of the different iterations of the Bible, and there's just so much that goes into it. And it's like, at the end of the day, to sit there and try to denounce anyone else's over yours, or try to say you have more evidence for your stuff than someone else, it's like, it's just hard to even get into those types of conversations, because I feel like those conversations usually go in the direction of whoever knows more, period. Like, if I'm talking to someone who has not read the Bible, bruh, you're not going to be able to tell me stuff because I know more about the Bible than you do already in the beginning of this conversation. And then that just continues to spiral into different things. And people love to judge and be hypocrites about how other people view or run their lives, or whatever the case may be. And it sucks because people suck, but as long as, I've met Christians that follow the Bible, I've met Christians that are hypocritical, I've met Catholics that are, every denomination and every religion and everything is always going to have people that are the worst representation of what that thing is. And you cannot really judge the whole by the sum of its parts all the time, you know what I mean? Because there are people that are out there that are good, but as it usually goes, as the saying goes, they whisper the mistakes. No, I mean, they yell the mistakes, but whisper the accomplishments. So it's so easier to see the bad that is being done, and the hypocrite. It's so easier to see them, like the hypocrites. You can see the hypocrites because you know that they are that. the ones that are actually following the stuff that they believe in, you don't really see them as much because they're not going to be the ones that are hypocritical out there trying to tell you and judge you in your life, because that's not what they do. You know what I mean? So, so it's just very interesting.
The thing is, in my opinion, every single person should be who they want to be and should believe in what they want to believe in, as long as they do not try to sell me their religion or their beliefs, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not need the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on my fucking door asking me if I have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, because I know I do not have time.
No, I think it's very interesting.
You don't, but someone else does.
It's very interesting. Because with what you said, that all of these religions and beliefs have like a very similar base. It's very interesting because if we would go back a few hundred years, we also see the whole Greek god situation or the Norse god situation. There's multiple gods and not just one, but it's still based on the same construct. They believe in that, and they think that everything is made from them, same as Christians believe everything has come from God, same as the Wiccan believe that there is a god and a goddess who represent like heaven and earth, basically, and gave us everything that exists. And it's very interesting because the whole base of religion itself is always someone or multiple ones that gave us what we have today, all of it. And then there's so many people. Are you okay, Sarx?
Yeah.
And then there's so many people who go around and be like, no, my religion is the only religion that should be because it's the only true religion. And then when you tell people that you don't believe in things, there's so many that are accepting, but there's also so many that are like, well, you need to believe in this. This is the only way. Like, I go out into the city and I see all these people standing there in their tents or whatever, trying to force the Bible on you, trying to force Jesus and God on you, even if you don't believe in it. And then I've had the situation once, because I have the number 666 tattooed on me. I've had a situation once where a person came up to me and said, don't believe in a devil, the devil is wrong, God is the only way, Jesus will save you if you convert to him now. And I'm like, bro, please stop forcing your shit on me. I'm fine with where I am. Goodbye.
Dude, the same shit always happens to me when I wear this exact shirt in public because of the thing that's on the back. It is insane, and people are always treating me like I'm some fucking kind of handsome monster. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
Okay,
Bro just had to slip handsome in there. I think a lot of that goes into them not knowing enough, though, as well, right?
People don't research enough.
They don't research anything.
They just
don't
their
realize
religion, know everything about that. Maybe not even everything.
Bible. They don't know why there's versions of the Bible. They don't know anything. It's very much the learned behavior. My mom was this, so I am this. My dad was that, so I am this. I was raised that way. Like a lot of people treat religion no different than their favorite sports team, right? Whatever sports team the family likes is the one that I like too. And that's kind of as far as it goes. And they don't go kind of deeper into the understanding of why, or even trying to figure out that you have to understand why, because people just want to be, I don't know. People are sheep in a lot of ways, and it sucks, when you have that herd mentality of people just doing things because, hey, this is what we're supposed to do. When people become very cliche, they become very hypocritical. Those things kind of go hand in hand,
I've had a lot of bad experiences, but I must say I've also had good experience where I literally just told people, hey, it's not my belief, I respect that you believe it, and I respect that you think that this is the true way, but it is not for me. And they were really respectful towards that. I had that too, but like I said, I've also had really bad experiences with people.
Dude, I wish I would have respectful, like, religious people for once, because whenever somebody asks me what my religious belief in, and I'm going to start talking about it and tell them what I believe in, shit always fucking goes wild real quick, because no matter who I'm talking to, they're like, well, why? Why do you believe in this but not in this? Why are you this way? And all of this shit.
What you believe in is the least accepted religion.
Though.
Listen, what you believe in is the least accepted religious path for most people on this planet. Idiots. Because most people on this planet fear what you believe in.
Why?
It bees like that sometimes, you know? It bees like that sometimes. This has been a very crazy episode. I'm not gonna lie. We have talked about so much so far.
You guys want to end on something nice?
Let's end it on something lighter than Cartel's religions and microtransactions. Like, I don't even know what I'm gonna fucking name this episode. Like, what the fuck?
And they finally put out the trailer for the Magic skin coming this week. And I am obsessed because it's a Y2K. Yeah, it's a Y2K Magic. It's absolutely magic in pink. And she looks insane. The skin is called New Millennia Might, and it's a legendary, and the demon she summons, the little one that like hits you a little, it makes like arcade game kind of sounds. And it's awesome.
Cool.
It looks so good. I am so excited. Whenever I get some money in my hands, I will definitely get the skin because damn, it is amazing.
And I know that the game is just brought back the 6v6 stuff. I know you guys are talking about that. How has that been? Has that been awesome?
We have not played yet. We're planning to play tomorrow. If everyone can make it to Plat 2, because Sarang's got placed in fucking Diamond 2 for some reason.
Because he's better.
Man, it's ridiculous. His projected rank was Plat 2? Plat 2? Yeah, Plat 2. And then he played his 10 placements, and he ended up fucking Diamond 2. My projected rank was Gold 1. My 10 placements, I end up Gold 1. I don't understand how he managed to do it. I really don't. I don't get it.
He's better than what expected. That's just what it sounds like. You know, he turned up on him. You know what I mean? Like, look at him over there. Look, he's like, yeah, that's right. You know, I'm just good. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Look at him.
I mean, to be fair, I won.
Whenever the arms go up at the end of the pod, I know he's about to start being full of shit, man. Yep. Like, I know.
But
no, I won 80% of my games.
As a DPS support flex, I have been playing a lot of Gambit as support. I'm not playing it as it because there's a lot of DPS players who pick him to do the damage that he deals, but he heals an insane amount, especially because he has a seasonal bonus health, like bonus heal dealt buff, and he heals insanely strong, and he is so much fun, but he is also the current highest skill roof support in the game. But he's so much fun. He's so much fun. His anti-CC, his dash, his heal abilities, his anti-heal, it is so cool and actually brought back my joy for the game.
That's dope. That's dope. The Marvel Rivals, I hope they get their shit together. That's all I can say.
Six Stacks being back is going to help so much.
I mean, they are on the way with all the things that they are doing. Some things are still questionable. For example, why would you fucking buff Spider-Man again? Fucking
Why
stop,
would you buff
man.
everything, basically? All those buffs. It's like, what did you think?
The tank buffs were
Why have you done this?
needed.
The tank buffs, yes. Okay, I get that. But, like, can we not buff Wolverine and Spider-Man? Why are we doing that? Why are we not nerfing Squirrel Girl? First of all, why are we not nerfing Squirrel Girl?
Because Squirrel Girl is ass.
Excuse you? You have not played against one in the past few days.
I have played her myself in the placements. What do you mean?
She's pain in the ass.
Yeah, but that's everything. She's just pain. But just pick a flyer and she's done. Pick Iron Man and she can't do shit. It's easy.
I guess, differences
And then
between,
you have a hella
gold
of
and
Phoenix
diamond,
in the enemy
just saying.
team as well, and then you're fucked. So,
No, but realistically, Squirrel Girl is like, when I'm playing against a Squirrel Girl, I pick either a flyer or I'm just gonna pick Hawkeye, because Squirrel Girl is massive, so you cannot miss Squirrel Girl as Hawkeye. It's impossible.
Calling Squirrel Girl
I'm just
massive is
saying,
diabolical.
I'm just saying. We did not need her to deal more damage again, and we also do not need for Spider-Man to deal more damage, and we also did not need a Wolverine buff, and we also need a fucking Moon Knight nerf.
Yeah, Moon Knight is pretty fucking busted, because the
That has
5%
been my
damage
nemesis
increase.
in the past 3 days. I hate the guy.
Damn.
I've been banning him because he's so stressful to play against, no matter what you play.
Just pick him up. Just play him yourself.
I hate him. I hate everything about him. I hate his whole
A
kit.
good Moon Knight player is very, very
Annoying.
diabolical to play against.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the shit that they do.
Nerf
It's just
him.
like,
Please, nerf him to the ground. I don't want
not-
him anymore.
Moon Knight, the crazy shit about Moon Knight this time is because he got a 5% damage increase because of his team up anchor ability now with Blade. So he charges his ult so fast, and I already saw TikToks where you basically, you ult, you get Gambit ulted, and then you can ult 5 seconds after if you still fight.
I had a
because
game.
your ult charges so fast.
I had a game,
Damn.
and we came out of spawn, walked towards point, and already got ulted. That's how much damage he dealt, and that's how fast he charges his ult. That's like 10 to 20 seconds within the round.
But
That's
then
pretty
again,
insane.
he sucks against flyers. Like you're not gonna contest an Iron Man as Moon
How do you
Knight.
guys
It's
feel
just,
about flyers in the game?
They're not as strong
they are
anymore.
weak as fuck.
Yeah,
They are
they've
weak as
nerfed
fuck.
them down.
You
Especially
cannot
because
play
they never
Johnny
nerf
anymore.
Hela.
Damn.
Which is my go-to hero to carry games, because I always have to switch to Hela to win games, actually, which is annoying as
Phoenix
fuck.
has been strong for me recently again.
Yep.
And Psylocke.
Phoenix is
Psylocke
awesome.
is just fun. Psylocke is just I mess around on Psylocke. I keep carrying games, or I just annoy the heals and don't get any only get kills on the enemy healers, because I'm always in the back line, and then I'm going away hiding, waiting for the heals to come back. And I have these games and these games. I either go 34-2, or I go fucking 10-2, because I only am on the heals instead of playing with the team for everyone.
Yeah, but flyers currently are all ass. Every single one of them. The only flyer that is still good is Angela. Everyone else sucks.
Yeah, because
Iron
she
Man
has a
can
shit
be
ton of
good.
health. That's the
I mean,
only
yeah.
reason why she's still good. She has a shit ton of health. She can get on the ground and fuck you up, and then she can just fly away again.
No, but Iron Man is only good against certain picks, because if the enemies are playing Hela, Phoenix,
Or Groot.
or even only a Hela, you're just basically dead.
If
you cannot even deal
Iron
damage
Man is
enough.
good against Groot, but then again, there's also other picks that you could play against this in case there is a Hela or Phoenix.
Punisher, for example, with his broken as fuck shotgun.
Or a stupid
now.
squirrel.
Holy shit.
Just saying.
Squirrel Girl is just not that big of an issue for me, honestly.
I hate her. Like, she's okay to play against. It is still annoying. Not as annoying as Moon Knight, obviously, but still annoying.
Man, I hope we can do the 6 decks tomorrow, because I do want to play Black Widow and Phoenix for once.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, they have a team up now?
Black Widow can heal now.
What?
Yeah, when you team up with Phoenix, you get a team up ability that you can activate and deactivate. When the team up is activated, you cannot crit enemies, like you cannot headshot them, but your shots heal teammates.
So basically an Ana from Overwatch kind of effect.
Exactly.
Okay, that's dope. That
is going to be my calling this season. I'm going to play a hybrid Black Widow main healer.
That's insane.
I'm still going to be playing Psylocke because Captain America is back and Nico wants to play Captain America.
Big Cap. Cap's Nico is nice.
Fuck Captain America. I need Black Widow games, man. I didn't learn a character for nothing.
That's
and also, instead of playing like triple heal, we can go, 2 regular heals, 1 Black Widow, 1 Phoenix, and 2 tanks.
No.
Hell yeah.
No.
I'm gonna talk to Nico anyway. It's gonna be a good idea.
Did you not see his message? He messaged in the group chat earlier today, saying he would love to run some Mag, Cap, Phoenix, Psylocke, Invis, and Gambit.
Yeah, but to get it started, and then we take it from there. So I'm gonna somehow manage to get a Black Widow in there somehow.
I'm on Psylocke.
Hell no. What are you gonna do when Psylocke doesn't work into an Enter Dive team?
There's so many options. I can play Psylocke in the team. You don't need to play Psylocke as a flanker. She is very valuable playing around your own healers as well.
There's a will, there's a way.
We'll see. We will see.
I have done it before. Multiple times, and it works well. And if Psylocke does not work, I still have the option of Star-Lord. I can play Hela. I can play Phoenix.
Yes, also,
I can play Widow
you're gonna
too,
play
just saying.
everything. You're gonna play everything but the one thing that I want you to play, so we can actually try the team up for once.
Real quick, Nico said following thing. If we play the Widow Phoenix team up, he wants me to play the Widow, because if we use the team up, and I am the more experienced Ana player on Overwatch, he wants me to play the healing Widow.
No, Syrinx's aim is kind of insane, so...
Are you saying my aim is bad, Sensei?
No, I'm saying it's not as good as Syrinx's, though, so you can take that how you want to.
That's because I don't spend fucking hours on practicing my aim like he does.
Exactly. So I think that's a pretty good, I'm just saying, I feel like that's a pretty good reason for him to play the character that might need to aim the most.
Phoenix needs to aim as well. Same. You need to aim the same amount.
I'm not even on the team.
On Phoenix as well. Because she has hit scan too.
You need more aim on Phoenix than on Widow, because you have to hit multiple heads instead of just twice or once.
Exactly.
Technically, I still want to play Widow.
You have no argument anymore.
Well, I'm just gonna throw games then until I'm allowed to play Widow. That's how it is.
I want to file a complaint against Syrinx. Can we bench him?
Not possible.
The fuck you mean not possible? I'm team lead, you fucker.
He's the competitive director.
Still, I don't give a shit.
He has so much more say.
I don't give a shit if I say he's throwing our games on purpose.
The hierarchy.
He has to take
let me tell you the hierarchy.
out.
I think you might be a little confused. Let's talk about this for a second. When we look at the board, right, we see Syrinx right here. And then the branch is from Syrinx.
Okay, Sensei.
The branch is from Syrinx.
I come to you.
It's from the bald head.
Listen, I come to you. I come to you and I tell you, a competitive manager who's also a team member of the rivals team is purposely throwing games because he's throwing a tantrum. I want him to be benched. You cannot tell me
maybe
he's not going to be benched.
Games.
Because bro actually just said, I'm gonna throw on purpose. And if he actually does that, you cannot tell me no.
I didn't hear those words. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
I
know
didn't hear
what?
any
Then
of that.
I'm benching myself. Fuck you guys. I'm not playing with this.
You know, I'll have to talk to Cyrex about it.
You have to talk to me about her benching herself. That is diabolical.
I'll have to talk to the competitive manager about it and see what move we want to make next. You know.
I'm gonna cry.
Look, she's fuming.
I'm gonna cry. If you throw my game, Cyrex, I know where you live.
Oh shit! That shit got violent, bro.
Motherfucker, I'm waiting.
Cyrex, yo.
You're gonna
make
be
me
on
laugh.
your knees begging for my forgiveness if you throw my games. I swear to God.
Man, is that a threat or a promise? Because I can't tell.
I'm gonna bring. Okay, listen. I'm gonna bring Archie. You know, the tiny Pomeranian. I'm gonna bring him, and he's gonna be very feisty because I'm gonna bring him with his penguin, and he's gonna be very feisty because a tiny dog can be feisty when you touch his things. And I'm gonna throw the penguin in your face so Archie jumps your face.
So what you're saying is I can cuddle a penguin and a dog at the same time. Might
He's
have
not
to
gonna
choose the
let you
dog a
cuddle
little
him.
bit so he doesn't bite me, but
I was sitting there with Nico, Dennis, and Archie on Dennis' couch yesterday, and when Archie was on his like nibbling on his bed or his penguin plush, and you tried to touch him, that tiny dog can put out a really dangerous growl.
That's funny. That's funny. Tiny dogs are always hella vicious.
They're always loud.
yep. They're always
Very-
loud as fuck.
But please don't
Hey,
throw my games. I want to get up in rank this season.
I cannot even play with you until you're up in rank. What do you mean?
I am one rank away from being able to play with you. I am not the problem.
Cyrex is
Everyone
so
else in
diabolical.
the team is still gold. I am already plat.
Well, that is true. They need to step the fuck up because I'm gonna choke somebody if they are not being able to play tomorrow.
Yo, it's getting so. I don't even know. Everything's getting so sexual. Get on your knees.
Motherfucker, you make it sexual. That's the issue. Get fucking late. Come on,
He's
man.
at least he will because he's married. He's not
It's
the
like, bro, we don't-
He's not the 1 out of 3 that is not getting late, Sarings.
Yeah, we don't even want to put that on a calendar, my guy. You don't want to scale that.
Fuck you guys. Fuck us. Married fucking couples,
You
man.
said it, bro. Don't get mad and get on your phone because of the shit you brought up, man. Make better insults, my guy. Don't tell the married dude
No,
to
I
get laid.
can't. I can't make better insults, man.
The married dude with 4 kids, you're telling him to get laid? Come on, son. Look, silence. He has no idea what to say about
Man,
this.
I'm gonna just message you to wake you up with the most diabolical shit again. That was hilarious. I was pissing my pants from laughing because you got so pissed immediately. Like, I almost ruined your whole day.
I was fucking furious. I was like, well, what the fuck is going on? What is this? I told her, why the fuck you listening to his bald head ass?
Yeah, it was so crazy to me that she actually did it. Like,
Dior is
Yeah,
always
she's-
down for some funny shit.
She is. She is a goofball, my guy. So she probably thought that shit was gonna be hilarious.
It
She was
probably
rolling
was.
too.
it was hilarious.
It was
I'm
funny
pretty
for
sure.
him. I was ready to squabble.
Since I was about to fly over to Austria, I hit the dude in the face.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna fucking one day. I'm just gonna be in Austria, and Cyrex is not gonna believe it. I'm just gonna be like near him. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, bruh," I'm gonna call him. He's gonna be like, "What? What you cock? What do you want, you cock?" I'm gonna be like, "Yo, come
You
outside,
sound
bro."
so British when you say cock. It's
Cock.
Cool.
weird.
That's how you say it. You
You
say
need
cock.
the water.
When you say it, you say CAULK. That's what you say. You say cock.
Cock.
You don't say cock. You don't say cock. You say cock.
Wait.
You
I have
fucking
something.
cock.
Cool.
I have something for you, Sensei.
You're a wizard,
No,
Paddy.
no. All right. It's time to wrap it up. I hear Siren's clicking and stuff over there.
No,
Whenever
check
he starts
Discord.
looking for stuff, bro, like...
Check Discord.
My
What is
God.
these?
No, man. One day we're all gonna meet up, and then Sensei's just gonna hit Sarings in the face before he hugs him.
It's not gonna happen.
I feel like Siren's is like 5'5".
No, he's taller than that.
What the fuck?
I knew for some reason you would take that so disrespectful, Siren's. I knew you were gonna be like, bro,
But
what?
I'm not insecure about my height at all. Like you can picture me as fucking 5'4" or whatever. I don't give a single fuck. Do you know, the thing is, I learned from the game Dispatch that it's actually so much smarter when you're fucking tiny because you can just punch dicks the whole time. It's hilarious.
I learned that on Ark. When everybody always picked the smallest character as possible on
I
Ark.
feel
That shit
insulted
would
because
piss
I'm
me off.
5'4", and you just said
Yeah, you're-
5'5" is small.
5'4" is hell.
I mean,
5'4.9", by the way, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
you are a minion.
I'm
a certified
165
minion.
It's like
centimeters.
essentially the tall. You're as tall as the tallest minion. You know what I mean?
I'm 165 centimeters. That's the average
He
in my
doesn't
country.
know
I know.
centimeters. He's American.
That's, you know,
Speak
it's the average in
free
my country.
measurements.
It's the average in my country. 65 to 175 is average height of a woman in Germany.
That is
So
true.
everybody is short, is what you're saying. You're saying it's
A
normal
woman
to be
doesn't need
short
to
as
be
hell.
tall. I have a
That
tall
is also
man.
true.
My husband is tall enough. He can reach all the top shelves for me.
That's
Also, I wear platform shoes with like 5 centimeters in them, so I can reach stuff as well. Yeah. Not all of the top shelves, you know, but I can reach higher than usually with my shoes on.
That's funny. That is. Well, it's been a jam-packed episode of. It's been a wild ride today.
Shits and giggles. And weird
It
stuff.
has been a wild ride, chat. You know, I don't even know if YouTube is gonna let this one be up. You feel me? They're gonna be like, "What are y'all talking about? You can't talk about any of these things here." But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Worst case, listen to it on
We can.
Spotify.
Yeah, worst case scenario. Hey, I had a good time with you guys today. I hope everybody had a good time. If you guys haven't,
Oh,
make sure
yeah.
you follow us on all of the platforms. Follow Syrinx, follow Kat, follow me. You'll see some ads in here somewhere for stuff, so go check all that stuff out that you see in here. I don't know if I can throw the gaming together for kids ad in this episode, man. I don't know. This episode's a little crazy. This episode's a little crazy.
Put it in the description.
I'll leave that one out. Yeah, I'll leave that one out.
Have it somewhere in the description, but like, no.
Yeah. This is crazy, bro. You know, let us know how you guys feel about it in the comment section down below. Let us know all of your thoughts, all your theories about things. If you have anything else you want us to talk about, check out. Let us know. I actually thought you were going to talk about a Reddit story or something, Syrinx. I've been thinking about like maybe bringing a Reddit story, maybe like doing one a week or something like that, even to end the show on it or something. But I don't know. We'll see.
Crazy Reddit stories, like crazy real life shit.
Exactly. Yes, yeah.
Like someone throwing
having
a guy
that
randomly
incorporated
down the
somehow,
stairs
some way.
over his shoulder. That kind of Reddit story.
Hey, that's funny. Truthfully enough, we have had our own Reddit stories almost every week. So
Yeah.
we've basically been having our stories be the Reddit stories so
Yeah.
far. This week was me and the
That's true.
Cartel. So who knows what the fuck happens next week, you know?
What's happening to me because I don't go outside and I don't do much, you know? I am safe.
Fuck.
Hey, I guess you got a good point there, yeah. Me and Cyrix have definitely got into some shit, you know? But we appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you drop a like on the video if you like the video because it helps out tremendously around here. The YouTube algorithm gods always need a sacrifice, so make sure you drop a like, comment down below, share the video with someone that you know. Yeah, yo, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Cyrangs, for being here with me today. I think you guys should be seeing Fettuccino in the next episode. I'm pretty sure you guys should, so get ready for that. I think the next episode is going to be like a Thanksgiving, like coming out on Thanksgiving. Not this one, but the one after that or something. It's like the day before Thanksgiving or something like that. So we'll see. But everybody have a good time, and we'll holla at y'all on the next one. V's up and out.